UNESCO, the global body in charge of culture and heritage, has told CNA that if Myanmar's Bagan gets a World Heritage listing, then hotels within the city's ancient zone will have to move out. UNESCO members are in Azerbaijan to decide on Bagan this week. But as our Myanmar correspondent Leong Wai-kit finds out, at least one hotel plans to appeal to the authorities in the hope of staying on.
A battle between the old and the new. Hotels that are built right smack among ancient temples and pagodas. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. That's the distance between this new hotel and this ancient monument within the archaeological zone in Bagan. This new hotel, built by Eden Group, is set to welcome guests next year. I asked the group's executive director how he felt about building hotels within Bagan's heritage zone.
Actually, the site was chosen by the United Nations. It's a UNDP project. So they have studied the tourism, and then they see there is an opportunity for Myanmar to accepting the international traveler. So they are encouraged that area to become a tourist site.
Mr. Chorny Kin tells me this decision was made in the late 1980s. He also showed me a portion of old documents to back his claims. I asked UNDP, the UN body in charge of development, for its response. UNDP and UNESCO tell me that Bagan is now being considered for a heritage listing based on a new management plan. The plan requires hotels in Bagan's ancient zone to move out within 15 years. And if Bagan makes it to the heritage list, then this new management plan will replace all previous ones. Still, Eden Group is not giving up.
Logically, I think in terms of the investment, this hotel should stay. Well, we can still do the lobbying, or what is the value, or we can contribute back to the society, so that type of thing we can prove in within that 15 years. So then a lot of things can be changed. You see as an investment, it's a waste of investment. If this hospitality industry can contribute some values to the society or the value to the Bagan as a whole, I think the government should let all these people continue.
The conglomerate says it's confident its presence will benefit tourists, including rising numbers of luxury travelers. It's also hopeful that its hotel can be a platform for locals to hone their skills in the service industry and go on to make a better living. But not all agree.
I do feel that we need modern development, and we should not be so anti-development to say that we don't build so much in Bagan. But in the heritage zone, where most of the pagodas are, we should keep it the current feel and the current environment. Hotels and more modern and bigger structures should not be built near those areas.
Another group that could be affected by Bagan's development plans are the villagers who live near the sacred monuments. They fear they too will have to move when the time comes. But Bagan's Department of Archaeology says it does not plan to evict existing villagers. That's because they are already a part of Bagan's culture. But the authorities say they cannot let villagers expand their current territory. And as Bagan seeks a new beginning, one question is, can the old and new live happily ever after? Leong Wai-kit, CNA, Bagan.